in the Aero India show, there have been several MOUs and agreements being signed between different foreign companies and Indian companies. But one that stands out perhaps is something that Dynamatic, an old Make in India kind of a company, which has signed an agreement with IAI of Israel to make a range of UAVs. And what that means for the Indian Armed Forces and for the Make in India concept. We have with us Udayant, who's more popularly known as Toby Malhotra, who's been the driving force behind the company. And therefore, Toby, you've just signed this agreement. What was the thought behind this agreement with IAI?
Okay, so there are 2 or 3 drivers for that. We have been engaged in developing various homeland security products for the last 3 years. And IAI is a recognized global leader in a whole suite of homeland security products, especially UAVs. Within India, they have the largest population of UAVs in service. And with our agreement, we are moving towards building UAVs and creating an ecosystem for manufacturing UAVs in India. We're starting with the small tactical UAVs up to 40 kilos.
Right.
And the advantage of this is that regardless of the size of the UAV, whether it's a Heron, a Searcher, or one of the smaller mini UAVs,
Right.
they all speak the same language. They all, please have your coffee. They all are interoperable. The ground support, the ground stations, the ground control stations are the same. The maintenance packages are very similar. You have to remember that in combat situations, when people are under stress, our minds work in a certain way. They go onto autopilot.
They're conditioned to work.
They're conditioned to work. So if you have 10 different systems,
Right.
and suddenly there's a need, a Jawan will be fiddling with system A or B or C.
Sure.
It's going to be difficult. What you want is a harmonious, common system of command and control.
Right.
And that's what happens.
So that's why you've done that. But your company has also had a long track record as far as making, be part of an ecosystem of the global chain of suppliers. What has that experience, how that experience has been for you?
So, we have pioneered aeronautics in India outside of HAL. HAL is the mothership.
Right.
We partnered HAL and the DRDO for 25 years.
Right.
So we started developing hydraulic systems for our land systems for DRDO, for the T-72 originally. We won national awards.
Yeah.
And then we worked with the DRDO in prototyping and then limited series production for the Lakshya. We then worked as a developmental partner with HAL for the jet trainer. And when the Sukhoi 30 was being indigenized in India, we became their largest workshare partner and make about 1/6 of the airframe. As we globalize, you see these phenomenal products behind us.
Right.
We're the global sole supplier for Airbus for the flat track beam assemblies for all the single aisle aircraft. And that's the world's largest selling aircraft. It's a very fine build. It gives us ability to make very high-tech, high-precision, well-produced products, which we bring to everything we do.
Sure.
And then from that, we also became a partner with Boeing for the Chinook structures, for the P-8 structures, and Bell for the entire Bell 407 cabin.
So you've got a range of actually aircraft manufacturers the world over. You're working with them.
And you learn from all of them. Everyone has unique competencies,
work ethics,
and they teach you, and you learn making products to become better.
Right. Now, just one final question on this. What is the sense you get about the Make in India concept that the government is really pushing hard, and the DPP 2016? How does that help Indian companies?
So firstly, you have to go back up at a very high level. India consumes a lot of weaponry, which is imported. the government is trying to equate economic growth along with job growth.
Sure.
What we've seen over the last half decade or even more is that we've had high growth but not growth of employment numbers.
Sure.
So when you look at Make in India, it really focuses on how to align the growing Indian market with growing Indian manufacturing.
Sure.
That gives creates jobs across the line, because IT only hires people at the top.
Oh God, yeah, the top.
And it's a great idea, and I think it's a generational idea. If people believe that you have to see a result in 6 months, that doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen, of course.
But
not.
you don't. A government should take choices and make choices that will change the country over a generation. That's what it is.
Yeah. And what's your sense of the DPP that has been amended to favor Indian companies, IDDM, and that
It
kind of
allows a greater role for the private sector, which is great. Where Indians, my Aadhaar card is the same as anybody who's working for government.
That's right.
And why should we be discriminated against? And I think this is a great step in the right direction.
Great. So I wish you all the best as far as your future endeavors are concerned, and I'm sure you will take Indian manufacturing in defense to greater heights.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And we will endeavor to do the best. Thank you.